And now joining me on the line, he's a WWE Hall of Famer. He is Tito Santana. How you doing today, Tito?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Right, first of all, let's go back to 1979, Madison Square Garden. Tell us about the moment yourself and Ivan Putski became WWF Tag Team Champions.
Well, that was, to me, that was my biggest break that I had in professional wrestling. Up until then, I started wrestling in 1977, and I guess Vince McMahon Sr. went to ask. I guess he wanted to use me good, and he went and asked Ivan Putski if he would be willing to team up with me or team up with somebody. And I guess Ivan told Vince that he would, and he wanted to team up with me. So it was Ivan's suggestion, that we team up together and make a team. And it was the biggest break in my career up until then.
Okay, that's right. And obviously in 1985 you wrestled in the first ever match at WrestleMania. How special a moment was that?
Well, that was an unbelievable night. When I first found out that I was going to be the opening match, I was kind of disappointed, because I had a big angle with Valentine going on. But they didn't want to waste, because we were going to different cities every night. And then I talked to Vince Jr., to Vinny, and he told me that, that was the most important match of the night because we had to, as he said it, we need to get the people off their ass right off the bat. So that's why I picked you to do the job. And then I took a little different outlook on, the purpose of my match.
That's right. Now tell us about the moment you found out that you were going to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. That must have been a very special moment.
Yes, I had gone to an induction, a Hall of Fame induction. They had it like years before, and they didn't do anything anymore with the Hall of Fame inductions. And the one that I went to in Baltimore, Pedro Morales was inducted, and some of the other guys that were inducted. I think Angelo was inducted, and some different names were inducted in that Hall of Fame, and it wasn't a big deal. So I never thought how big things were going to get with the inductions into the Hall of Fame. So once I got there and saw what happened, it was really an honor for me to be part of that induction into the Hall of Fame in 2004.
That's right. And was it your choice to have Shawn Michaels induct you?
Well, I don't know how that came about, but I was really pleased with for him to accept. I never really asked him, and for him to say the nice things that he said about me were really touching. Shawn Michaels went on to become one of the best performers in the history of the WWE. So for him to say the things that he said about me, were really, really honorable.
Absolutely. Did you get a chance to see his retirement match against The Undertaker?
Yes, I did. I happened to be. I got invited to that match, and I happened to be there also and watch the match. It was what can you say about Shawn Michaels? He was an excellent performer.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, changing gears a little bit, you've obviously been around the business for a long, long time. What did you make of Mickey Rourke's role in the film The Wrestler?
Well, I thought the guy, for not being a wrestler himself, I thought he did a fantastic job, and it made a very close depiction of the way it was, before WWF got big. Wrestlers never made big money like they're making now. Even us, I was in the era where we started making more money than I ever imagined in professional wrestling, and now they're making more even. So it's grown like every other sport. All the athletes are making more money in what they do, and I thought that I thought he did a great job.
Absolutely. Now, finally, is it possible to pick out the highlight from your Hall of Fame career?
Well, probably the biggest memorable match that I ever had was when I regained the Intercontinental title in a cage match against Greg de Valentine. Just the notoriety that match got and the response from the fans was unbelievable.
Okay, now finally, I just want to say thanks to David for setting up the interview. He obviously looks after TitoSantana.net, and thank you very much for your time, Tito.
Well, thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. I'm going to be in Ireland in November, I think 14th and 15th that weekend. So I'm looking back, back to coming that way. It's I guess they're neighbors of you guys, so
Awesome,
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the English fans, because the English fans were always very good to me.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Tito.